Hi there YouTube, welcome back to Vape Reviews with Az. Got another review for you tonight and it is the Silver Dragon clone. This was sent on from Angelfiremods for the purpose of review, so once again thank you very much. So the authentic version of this was made by J2P, and if you want an authentic it's going to set you back €185, which is roughly 145 quid. So this clone version is all stainless steel throughout. We've got silver plated contacts, a non-locking switch and a recess button. And as you can see by the engravings, it is quite a pretty looking thing. It's actually one of my favourites so far for the engravings and stuff on a tube. I only wish my only downside is that it hasn't got a locking button, but the button is quite stiff, but it still feels nice to use. So yeah, this is going to cost you 25 quid from Angelfiremods, and it's really good quality actually for the price. So what we're going to do then, guys, is normal, we're going to go up close and I'm going to show you what it's all about. So when you receive your Silver Dragon, it will come in a black box, and all it has is safety warnings on the back. It has a silver like rippled effect, makes it look a bit like pages on both sides, nothing on the front, and yep, enjoy with me 2014 mod and the sticker for stainless steel up in the corner. So the front of the box has some magnets to keep it shut, and inside you've got more of the silver effect. You'll receive the Silver Dragon in a plastic bag and an extra spring, and I'll show you what that's for later. So we'll put the box to one side and we'll concentrate on the Silver Dragon itself. Just let me try and get rid of some glare. So all the engravings are white laser engravings, and you've got a Chinese symbol there, I'm not sure what it is, and then the dragon and I'm not actually sure what that is. I think it's like a ninja star or some sort of logo, and then all this other pattern that's, I think it's supposed to be like scales, and the finish is really good. So you've got the matte engravings with this shiny stainless to the top, and it does look quite nice, and it doesn't feel rough, don't feel sharp in any places. It's just really nice. The top cap is it's stainless steel, and both the top and bottom are polished. And then in the top cap you've got what looks like airflow holes, but because your Atty sits flush, it's not going to pull any air in there anyway, so it is more for decoration. And then you've got this nice juice well in the top. So all the threads are really good. The original was 20x1 threading, and I believe this is as well. The threading's nice and smooth. So underneath we've got a black insulator and a self-adjusting telescopic contact, which is good to have. It saves messing about with two screws. So all you'll have to do is take your atomizer, screw it on, and your positive will adjust out yourself by itself, and you've only got to mess about with the battery rattle screw. So both the adjusting contact and the screw are silver plated for better conductivity, and it's machined very well. And then the bottom cap switch assembly is the same. We've got the dragon face and the J2P logo on the bottom. This is a clone, some people might not like that. And two battery vent holes also. So it is a spring in the switch. Angelfiremods at the moment are offering a free magnet upgrade, so you will get those included when you purchase, but you do get a softer spring to replace with the hard spring that's in the switch as standard. Now it is all stainless steel, and it is of a very high standard on the finish, and as I say, the threads also are very smooth on this section. The negative contact is also stainless steel, and to take it apart, you've just got to undo your negative screw, and that's your silver plated negative contact. As I say, as standard, it is a stiffer spring. So there's the button itself again, and as you can see, it's machined very well, and so is the switch housing. The button's nice and smooth in there, and then you've got two battery vent holes which go through and allow venting out the bottom of the switch. Let's put it back together. We're actually going to put the softer spring on there. All you've got to do is line it up with the hole, which can be a little bit fiddly, especially when you're trying to do it through a camera, like so, and tighten your negative screw back down. And then that's your switch, and as I say, there's no lock ring, but the button is very nice to press. No matter what angle you press it from, it's going to have no problems at all firing. And I do like the throw. It's a relatively small throw on there, but it's quite a positive feeling button. And then we'll have another look at the tube. So you can see the dragon with the scales, and then I think that's a ninja star. I think it's basically been thrown at the dragon or something. And as you can see, it is a very, very high standard of finish on there, especially for the price point that you're going to get it for. The threads inside are all really well cut. No sharp edges at all. And I do believe it's 20 by 1 threaded, but I don't have anything here that's 20 by 1 threading to show you. So that's pretty much it for the up close. As you can see, it's a very simple mod. You know, there's nothing really major to adjust. But what we will do is we're going to do a voltage test. And we're going to do it at 1.2 ohms on the K-thumb. So we'll screw the volt reader on there first, drop his battery in, and get our initial reading. So 4.1 volts. So 4.1 volts. I will just load up the calculator. And 3.85, 3.83, 3.84. So we'll go with 3.85. And that will give us a voltage drop of 0.25 of a volt, which isn't too bad at all for saying it's a full stainless mod. No doubt the silver plated contacts are going to help that. So that was the up close with the Silver Dragon. So we're going to go back up top now and talk about it a little bit more. Right, so that was the up close with the Silver Dragon. And as I say, it is one of my favourites for the looks. The button's really nice to use. But as many of you know, I'm not keen on not having a locking ring. But with the stiff screw, I don't think it would easily fire in your pocket, so it won't be as bad. So, like I say, it is a very nice mod. It's different. I've actually got nothing to hand. It's not plain. It's not boring, and you can really appreciate the work on the engravings. Yes, it's not the authentic. It doesn't mean we still can't enjoy the look. I love the fact that you've got the matte within all the mirror stainless. The self-adjusting positive pin is really good to use. The adjusting pin for battery rattle doesn't back out or wind itself in when you screw your top cap on, which is really good. So yeah, I really do like it. So, I mean, the only con for me is not having a lock ring, but the rest of it is bang on. It's really nice. It's very nice to use. I mean, obviously I've got the soft spring in there, which you just seen me put in, and it's still very nice to use. So I've just realised as well, I did forget to mention it is a 22mm mod, and its length is 94mm long, or 9.4 centimeters. So going back to the engravings, it's not plain, but it's not too much at the same time. It's very pleasing on the eye. It's not in your face. So yeah, as I've already said, the only negative is not having a lock ring. It hits reasonably well for an all stainless steel mod. And yeah, it just feels really nice in the hand. The button's really good to use. And I'm not sure what else I can tell you actually. I've told you the price. I've eventually told you that it's a 22mm mod. Angelfiremods, as I say, doing a free magnet upgrade for your Switch. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at there. Instead of me just keep rambling on and talking rubbish. Plus it's Halloween night and got all the trick-or-treaters keep knocking on the door and I keep having to pause and come back. So yeah, I'm going to end it there. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and I'll see you again soon.